The Portuguese countryside, with its rolling hills and quiet pastures, was the serene backdrop of Fatima in 1917. Life here was simple. 3 children, Lucia, Francisco, and Jacinta, spent their days tending their sheep. They played games, they prayed. Innocent and unaware of the world's turmoil or the destiny that awaited them, their lives were about to change profoundly. Then everything changed when Our Lady, the Blessed Virgin Mary, appeared to them. She brought with her a message of peace and a call to prayer. The children, filled with awe and a touch of fear, listened intently to her words. Their lives, and indeed the world, would never be the same. Francisco, the quiet boy among them, was deeply affected by the apparitions. He saw the sadness in Our Lady's eyes and understood the suffering in the world. Despite his young age, Francisco embraced the call to prayer with a maturity beyond his years, understanding the importance of his mission. The apparitions at Fatima were not just about miracles. They were about faith, understanding the power of prayer, and a reminder that even in the darkest of times, God is with us, speaking to us, guiding us. Our Lady's appearances filled the children with a mix of joy and trepidation. Her beauty radiated light and love, yet her message carried warnings of war and suffering. The children, privy to divine secrets, bore the weight of these visions with remarkable strength. Francisco, often described as the consoler of the trio, found solace in prayer, spending hours in contemplation and offering himself as a sacrifice for sinners. His health, always delicate, began to deteriorate, yet he faced his illness with acceptance, seeing it as a way to share in Christ's suffering. Jacinta, full of life and mischief before the apparitions, was transformed. She developed a profound empathy for sinners, often weeping for their souls and offering her suffering for their conversion. Her youthful innocence became infused with a fierce, unwavering faith. Despite skepticism from authorities who questioned and doubted their claims, the children remained steadfast. They knew what they had seen. They felt the weight of Our Lady's message, and their faith, tested by doubt, only grew stronger. Word of the apparitions spread far and wide, drawing thousands to Fatima, all hoping to witness a miracle. On October 13, 1917, a crowd gathered, their hearts filled with anticipation. The rain had been relentless, but as if on cue, it stopped. The sun peeked through the clouds. Then the impossible happened. The sun appeared to dance in the sky, spinning, pulsating, and emitting brilliant rays of color. The crowd, both awestruck and terrified, watched in disbelief. Many reported that their wet clothes miraculously dried during the event. The miracle of the sun, as it came to be known, was witnessed by believers and skeptics alike. Newspapers, initially dismissive, published accounts from credible witnesses. The event became a testament to the power of faith and the reality of the apparitions. For the children, the miracle was a confirmation of their experiences. They had seen Our Lady, they had heard her message, and now the world had witnessed a sign, a tangible manifestation of the divine. Section 4. Francisco and Jacinta, little souls embracing eternity. The following year, both Francisco and Jacinta succumbed to the influenza pandemic. Francisco, always frail, faced his death with serenity. He saw it as a journey to be with Our Lady in heaven. His faith, unshakable, served as a beacon of hope for his family. Jacinta, despite enduring great pain, never lost her faith. She spoke of heaven with longing, eager to be reunited with Our Lady. Her last days were marked by suffering, but also by a profound sense of peace and joy. The deaths of Francisco and Jacinta shook the world. They were children, innocent victims of a pandemic. Yet their lives, short as they were, left an indelible mark on the world. They became symbols of faith, sacrifice, and the power of prayer. Their story reminds us that God can work through anyone, even the youngest among us. It teaches us that suffering, though painful, can be redemptive when offered with love and faith. Fatima's message, a timeless call to prayer. The events at Fatima were not just historical occurrences, they were a call to action. Our Lady's message, delivered through the children, remains relevant today, a plea for peace, for conversion, for prayer. Francisco, Jacinta, and Lucia, through their lives and sacrifices, exemplified the transformative power of faith. They embraced suffering, offered themselves as sacrifices for the world's sins. Their story is a testament to the extraordinary strength that faith can provide. Fatima reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. Our Lady intercedes for us, guides us, and offers us hope. The message is clear: pray, believe, trust in God's plan. Lucia, the last of the 3 children, passed away in 2005, leaving behind a legacy of devotion and faith. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Let's keep the message of Fatima alive in our hearts and share it with the world.